Where we posted every Friday. See them corn emojis, then you know a nigga wildin'. Jaded Gemini till the day I die. And I'ma talk my shit, but I don't play both sides. So
in the right direction. I wouldn't say full justice, you're right, but definitely a step in the right direction.
You can't say it's full justice quite
I'm
yet.
gonna
When
watch
you're talking about a federal indictment
that.
is what I caught wind of, because I see FBI. That sounds like full justice. I think that's what the F in FBI don't just stand for federal. It stands for full, because they're going to fully get you.
Yeah, from what I'm getting, there was a discrepancy in the search warrant that even caused Breonna Taylor's death, and now there is a federal
Yeah, because that's
charge.
At least negligent homicide if the search warrant was botched. But they said that on the Vice documentary, that they would in Louisville would just go get search warrants for anybody. Oh, you got a roach blunt in front of your house? Oh, get a search warrant. Kick his door in. Have a tank in front of your house. Pull your window out with the chain. Shoot at him with a rubber bullet.
Horrible. It's fucking horrible.
Bro, we watched some videos.
4 officers charged.
And this wasn't the only place that this happened, wasn't at Breonna Taylor's house.
Right.
They kicked doors for a living back then.
Federal charges against the 4 former Kentucky police officers over the house raid that led to Breonna Taylor's death. Taylor was shot to death in her own home by officers who broke down her door to serve a search warrant. 2 of the officers are accused of falsifying documents to serve that warrant. 1 is charged with making false statements.
So you falsified the document to even...
Yes. So if they
what was he looking for? Who was he looking for? Like, whoever he was looking for, he really wanted them.
No,
right?
It wasn't even who they were looking for, but you had it right. What? They were just trying to look good. They were trying to get any bus that would yield some weed, some coke, any type of drugs, because it looks good.
I didn't even think of it from
they
that
were willing to do
crazy.
whatever to do it. And like I know these police departments get substantial budgets, like multi-million-dollar budgets, sometimes even in the hundreds. They get refurbished military vehicles and equipment, so they basically just be playing soldier.
That's what I'm getting the vibe to, because I didn't even think of it in that perspective of like they're just trying to have like a all-star case going on and just treating us like fucking target practice.
They're treating this like we're in Iraq and like they could just do raids on us, basically, like we're terrorists.
Because of Breonna Taylor, we can say this is a day that black women saw equal justice in the United States of America.
Taylor's death.
I wouldn't jump the gun yet, but this is definitely
I would.
In the right direction.
No, you got to think about it. That's what took so much time. And I know it's so easy to say, oh, people don't care about black women. What do you do when the whole police department is corrupt? That's not just some shit where you could just be, oh, let's get it solved in one day. Nah, it's a little, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They just really messed up when they got everybody talking. You don't think people been dropping tips on the FBI for the past 2 years? At least?
But this whole time we've been seeing that the feds have been having to get involved in a lot of state and local cases ever since quarantine.
The GBI and all that with Ahmaud Arbery was like the first time where they were just like, but this... The GBI, they were trying to get the McMichaels. That was a family of rednecks. This was the whole police department corrupt. To the point where the only person that would even televise it was Vice. And it still took like another 8 months to a year.
Right.
But y'all were heard. Stop using this narrative to further hurt yourself, bro. Because words got power and manifestation is real, bro. Y'all see this. They hear you. They see you. Like... Pay attention, bro. Like, real shit. This could be a segue to something better, bro. Because a lot of people done already hurt themselves a lot more than they know with that energy in the long term.
My bad, bro.
It's all good.
I think that was going to keep playing.
It's all good, bro. Sometimes you got to get that ride share, bro. Niggas need rides.
No, you can keep talking.
No. That's all I was saying is, like, on some real, bro. You really got to control your emotions because good things take time always, But when shit's fucked up from top to bottom, you can't expect there to be some type of simple solution, bro.
No, and that shit is so fucked up. We can't show the whole thing, but there is a video here. I don't know if you guys can see this. I'm gonna show y'all if you want to go watch this on your own time. This video right here.
Oh, you can't show this one? No, this one?
It's like 7 minutes. So, but it's the whole timeline. It just came out yesterday. It's the whole timeline of what happened the night of Breonna Taylor. It's pretty graphic. So that's why I'm not about to show it.
They're high as fuck though, because y'all could have dropped that shit this whole time because Vice been dropped
No, they did. That's what I'm saying. It's been online, but I'm just saying this is a most recent comp. So go and look at that. But
that looked like a local news station though. That's all I was saying. Like, y'all were not covering that. That's y'all.
Shit.
That's y'all city, and y'all just let it slide.
They were probably scared of inciting violence because of with the George Floyd and like what happened over there.
Man.
Because we forget, like 2020 was a whole different world, bro. Like, it was a whole different world.
Man, they locked bro up.
And hitting 4 current and former Louisville Metro police officers with federal charges connected to Breonna Taylor's death.
How the hell do y'all, what do you mean current? How the fuck do y'all still got people still working there that had anything to do with that?
That's why
y'all
you have to
crooked.
push the envelope, even if you said incite violence. I don't even think it would have incited violence if the news stayed on the case, but it
at
definitely would have.
Back then, you don't think it would?
Not long term, no.
Bro, we were angry as fuck back then. You know?
Not necessarily.
Oh no.
But it would have made them at least resign. Because you can't, bro, niggas gotta go to work, bro. This ain't Portland. Louisville ain't Portland. You ain't about to make no demilitarized zone in that mug. Come on, bro. You gotta go to work. It wasn't about to.
Attorney General Merrick Garland detailed these charges earlier. Take a listen.
It might have burnt up a target.
Announced today allege that members of the Place-Based Investigations Unit falsified the affidavit used to obtain the search warrant of Ms. Taylor's.
You know you're going to jail when you see the Department of Justice. That's why you were like, don't jump the gun. Nah. When I saw this dude talking with that crest and that seal in the background, you cannot win, bro. That's what they be talking in front of whenever they got the Mujahideen and we hit him with a drone strike. He's done. You don't have to worry about him no more.
That this act violated federal civil rights laws, and that those violations resulted in Miss Taylor's death.
Period.
Well, here to break it down for us and help us is NBC News Justice and Intelligence correspondent Ken Delaney. And Ken, talk to us about the other major takeaways from the Attorney General's announcement right now. And what do you make of this timing?
Good morning,
It's
Mickey.
been a
This
long
is an
time.
incredibly consequential set of charges in a case that really roiled the nation. Recall that Breonna Taylor was shot by police back in 2020 after they essentially raided the wrong house based on wrong information in a warrant. Well, now what the Justice Department has come along
I forgot about that. They weren't even supposed to.
3 police officers and a 4th.
It was that
with other
stupid.
things, but 3 conspired to.
So you shouldn't have even been raiding. Knowing y'all's track record, you shouldn't have even been trying to raid that nickel and diamond ass dude that was her neighbor, but you raided the wrong house, which subsequently, niggas be smoking.
I wonder if that dude's even locked up right now. Like,
probably not, bro. But you know what's crazy? Of course you raid a house in Louisville, Memphis, Jacksonville. Niggas probably gonna have some weed and a gun in that bitch. Like, what the fuck? Most American Second Amendment practicing citizens are gonna have a little bit of bud and a gun in their house, bro. But when you're a nigga, that shit's a death sentence, bro. And how are you supposed to feel if niggas breaking in your house?
State, local, and federal investigators were trying to get to the bottom of it. And the detective who wrote the
don't announce, they
inspired by Louisville police, his name is Joshua James, and the charges say that he wrote in this March 2020 warrant application that he had verified with a U.S. postal inspector that Taylor's ex-boyfriend, a man police suspected of dealing drugs, received packages at her address. In fact, he had never personally verified that information. He said relied on another officer's word that proved to be false. And what Attorney General Merrick Garland said was that those lies and that conspiracy contributed to the death of Breonna Taylor, a 26-year-old woman shot in her Louisville, Kentucky apartment.
Wow.
Straight lies.
So the dude, the neighbor you were talking about, they were trying to make it seem like that was Breonna's ex.
Mm-hmm.
And they lied and said that they confirmed when they didn't.
Bro,
because even on the scene, there's body cam footage of them being like, oh, this is the wrong house.
Exactly.
Like, bruh.
And
done.
on that Vice documentary and some other stuff I seen on NPR, they literally confirm that they get addresses of people that they get from confidential informants trying to get off of crimes and just raid shit. Oh, like imagine if you just get caught with a bag of weed and oh yeah, I got an address of Chelsea.
Right. Just like, oh yeah,
boom,
bro, go over
kick
there.
her
Right.
fucking door in. She got shot. Nothing's in there. No, sorry. You get what I mean though? Like, what the fuck, bro? That's how the shit work.
Well, I'm
That's how
just
they're
glad
doing
that they're stepping in on this and they're actually taking this
So
seriously because they locally nothing was really being done. Shit, I didn't even know they still had people on the force that were involved in that. That is very, very disappointing and very troubling, very sick.
Right.
Like they've proven that they can't. Like, why are they even?
You've already shot your Nadja, your Dan, your Tamron, your T-Mart. You've been doing this shit for so long, no repercussions, dressing it up nice. That's why. This shit's not abnormal to them. This is the normal. That's why it took so long to get justice. And these 5 people are just the tip of an iceberg. They might have to call in the fucking National Guard to deal with these niggas because it's so corrupt. From the documentary I seen, they are not the only ones that literally have had this happen. This is the first time where somebody had a national outcry about this.
Well, we'll stay tuned. I'm really interested to see where this is about to go. Personally, so.
Nah, they about to get banned.
I hope so.
They about to get banned.
Really
They better stack up on that the commissary call money and the damn.
You know them.
Boy, they about to be in the feds.
Them racists gonna give them fucking commissary.
Nah, they about to give them. They about to get that commissary and they about to get something else too.
Oh, definitely.
Vocal attributes. That nigga said.
Ari was in a disagreement with someone last Friday when he took to Instagram, posting, "If you want smoke, I'm in my crib." He was shot soon after the post.
If you want smoke, I'm in my crib.
If you want smoke, I'm at my crib. I ain't gonna lie, bro. If this shit was like